What's up, Royals? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to clean your rusty old pruners that you probably left in the garden, left them out in the rain, let them just rust away, and now they're barely cutting and they're just looking crazy. And you know, pruners are not cheap, so if you can salvage them, I would highly recommend. Let me show you guys my pruners. So I've had these pruners for about 3 years now, and they have been through everything. I've cut these guys with wires. I've left these outside 3 years in a row without a care in the world, and it's time to get them back whipped into shape, because hopefully we'll be doing some harvesting pretty soon, and I'm gonna need these guys to cut like butter. Here's what they're looking like. Very rusty. This one won't even open. Look, it won't even come back. It won't even spring back. This pair, this is my favorite pair, but they're just not doing their thing anymore, and I really want this pair to be back in action. This is a really good pair for like heavy duty stuff, so yeah, these are not looking great. So with that said, let's get to what we're trying to do here. The products that you will need to clean your pruners are vinegar, a container, and your pruners. That is it. Cheap and easy to do. Let's get to it. Okay, so basically all you want to do is take your container. You want your container to be deep enough so that it covers the rusty parts of your pruners, and basically that's just like this bottom half can fit into the container and be filled. So I'm gonna open them up, put them in there. Okay, like so. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna fill your vinegar up to where all the hard metal is. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill this container until all the hard metal is covered with vinegar. Ooh, that was perfect. All the hard metal on our pruners are pretty much covered with vinegar. So basically what you want to do is you want to let these sit for 24 hours and come back and check on them and see if all the rust has dissolved, I guess, or come off, however you want to call it. So we're gonna let these sit for 24 hours and see what we get tomorrow. Ooh, I'm so excited. Alright, so we are back. It has been 24 hours since I submerged my pruners in the vinegar. The vinegar is definitely brown, so I can tell that the rest is coming off. It's doing some bubbling. Let's go ahead and pull these out. I've got a toothbrush and I've got this little scrubber, like a copper or metal scrubber, you know, the ones that you use in the kitchen. And I'm gonna just use this to scrub some of the rust off if I need to, and we'll see what they're looking like. So let's go ahead and do it. And if you want to wear gloves, you definitely can. I'm gonna put on some gloves. All right, let's see what we got. We got one pair. Okay. Okay, so we got one pair. They're looking much better than what they were. These ones were having a hard time opening and closing. So the problem with that might be I just need like some oil, some WD-40 or something like that. Let's check these other ones out. Okay, let's see. It definitely, the rust is definitely coming off. These are feeling really good. I just need to tighten this little screw, but look at that. Wow. Okay, let's see the third pair. These were probably the worst out of the bunch. These actually need to be sharpened. I don't know if you guys can see the ridges on the edge of the blade. That's because I was cutting this wire and I was like, I mean, these are the only things that I have. I don't have wire cutters, so I just use these and I will never do that again. It is taking off the gold paint, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. These are definitely 3 years old. So if that needs to go, it can go. And I'll probably get a shear sharpener, a pruner sharpener, something like that, to sharpen these blades. Let's see. Let's get in here and try to clean off this little spring. And you can replace these springs and stuff. Probably need some oil on them. But overall, wow. These are my favorite pruners. I just like how they fit in the hand. Yeah, these are my favorite ones and they are working so well. I did the same thing, gave them a little soapy bath, put a little bit of oil throughout the joints. I did tighten up this little lever here so that they can close properly. And those look 100 times better than they looked before. So I'm happy with those. This is the first pair that we pulled out of the vinegar. And I did go ahead and give these pruners, all of the pruners, a soapy bath. And I also put a little bit of oil on the joints just so that, you know, they would run smoothly. You do have to keep up with tools and things like that, maintenance, so that's just a given when things are rusted, to just give them a little oil. But I am very satisfied. These weren't even opening or closing. Look at that. Smooth as butter. They lock. I'm very pleased. And this is the last pair. These are a more heavy duty pair. Same thing with these. My hands are so small. Now these are opening and closing better. And yes, I am super pleased with how these came out. All right, so my final thoughts on the vinegar bath, the vinegar soak. I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend trying this little DIY. If your pruners aren't as old and as rusted as mine were, this little trick would probably work even better. Yeah, if you just want to clean up your pruners just even a little bit, I would definitely highly recommend trying this. If your stuff is rusted out like I did, this will revive them and bring them back to life. Look at that. Woo! I feel so good. So from now on, I will be taking better care of my gardening tools. These things aren't cheap. I do want to try the Felco. I believe this brand is Fitzcar. Correct me if I'm saying it wrong, but this is a good brand. These are my favorite. These are similar to the Felco shape, and I think that's why I like them. So yeah, what if we go ahead and try to prune a little something something? Let's do it. Let's see, let's get right on up in here. Ooh, I like that. Wonderful. Cuts like butter. Okay, so let's try these small pruners on something a little more detailed. This is some basil, so let me get a little baby leaf. Ooh, nice. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. Wonderful. All right, Royal, so that wraps up this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you will be trying out this little vinegar hack. Yeah, if you liked it, give me a big thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. And if you like this type of content, make sure that you subscribe because we have more coming your way. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.